Hi guys, so this is my first video for MS Excel. This video is to dedicate for copy and paste shortcuts or easier way to copy and paste things so that your life gets easy. I'm using a MacBook, so these things would work better for Excel in MacBook. For example, if I have a value 23, 34 and I have a formula here. So 23 plus 34. Well, to tell you, this video is for people who have been using Excel but they want to learn some few tips and tricks so that their work gets faster. So this is not for people who are beginners and don't know part of Excel. So back to this, I have a formula here. So I have a value, I have a number here, and I have a formula. So sometimes you would like to copy the data, but you wouldn't like the formula to be seen. So how do you do that? So if I have this value 23, 34, 47, if I copy and if I paste here, you see the formula is still there. Yeah. So I wouldn't like to do that. I would like to copy, but here I'd like to have only the values. I don't want to see the formula. So in that case, Excel gives you paste option. Yeah, as you know, you could use normal paste by just clicking on it. So like that, you'll get a paste. But if you click on this arrow besides, there are loads of options that you can try. Out of which, what I'm talking is pasting values. So what does this paste value does? Paste value will only copy the numbers and not the font, not the color, not the formula. So what you get is plain values and you can work with it easily. So there you go, you have a paste and see, do you have a formula here? No, it's just plain 57. So how is this useful? I mean, you copy but you don't want the formula. For what? Why would I need that? Imagine, I'll put up a new sheet. Imagine I had a first name, okay, and I had a last name, and I somehow needed a full name. Okay, so say I had John and I had Matt, and I wanted to join them together. I'm not sure if you know this, but I can use a function, because if I say John plus Matt, that's what you get, meaning plus cannot be used to join these two text data. So what you do is you use a function which is called concatenate, and you select both of them. Yeah, so if you select that, you get a join, right? Oh, but I wanted a space in between, so I could go and I could give a that. Yeah, so B2, which is John, comma, a space, and then Matt, which is the last name. So when I do this, I have a join. Now what if I didn't want the first name and last name? I got the data from internet or from somewhere where they had a tendency of keeping first name and last name separate. But for what I am making, I'd like to have the full name. Now see, since this cell depends on these two values, if I delete this, what would happen? Oops, so you have only reference, right? So I want to delete this. So then you would say, okay, maybe I can hide it, but still you're using extra space, right? And actually that data you are not never going to use it. So why not delete it? Now how do I delete it? What I do is, once I've done for all the names, say for example, I had Mary and I had Hopkins and I had Kate, Milton, and I had Woods, Tiger Woods. Yeah, and I copied all of this, so I double click. Normally, I've seen people who usually when they want to copy the formula, they would drag, and then when they drag, things go bad and they are like, oh my god, I went too high. So instead of doing that, Excel gives you a facility by which you can actually double click here. So when you double click, he knows what has to be copied until where it has to be copied. Yeah, so when I do this, I have this value. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this column, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste it. Paste what? Remember? Paste values. There you go. So now, if you have a look here, it's John Matt. It's not the formula. There's no concat. So now it's safe. Even if I delete that, my full name remains. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, do share your experience, and if you have anything for which you'd like me to make a video, do let me know. Thank you.